Urgent Dallas Cowboys fans, do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel because here we bring you daily videos with the latest Dallas Cowboys updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hello, Cowboys Nation. Today, we're diving deep into a story that's resonating across the NFL community, especially among fans of America's team. It's a tale of resilience, of grit, of a quarterback who refuses to be defined by setbacks. Yes, we're talking about Dak Prescott, that charismatic leader behind the Dallas Cowboys offense, and what his mindset and future plans reveal about the team's trajectory after a challenging 2025 season. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage. The last season was, quite frankly, a roller coaster for the Cowboys. After a promising start and high expectations, the team faced obstacles that tested their resolve. From injuries to strategic missteps, the Cowboys struggled to find consistency, and ultimately their playoff hopes were dashed in a disappointing fashion. Fans are still feeling the sting, and the media has been dissecting every move, every play, every decision. Yet amidst the turmoil, one thing is clear. Dak Prescott's mindset is not just about dwelling on the past, but about learning, adapting, and coming back stronger. Now, what's truly fascinating, and what's causing ripples through the NFL landscape, is Prescott's recent outlook on the upcoming season. It's more than just optimism, it's a mental shift. A declaration that he's already focusing on redemption. He's projecting a confidence that's rooted in hard work and a clear understanding of what went wrong. Imagine a quarterback who, instead of being discouraged by setbacks, uses them as fuel. That's exactly what Prescott's doing. He recognizes that the 2025 season was a tough lesson, but one that will shape the team's future strategy. His words reflect a deep maturity. We learned a lot from last year. We're taking those lessons and turning them into fuel for next season. Our goal is to come back with a vengeance, to show everyone that the Cowboys are still a force to be reckoned with. This mindset isn't just talk, it's backed by concrete actions. Prescott has been intensely involved in off-season workouts, pushing himself and his teammates to their limits. And let's not forget, he's working closely with the coaching staff, including head coach Mike McCarthy, to refine the offensive scheme, enhance play calling, and ensure that the team's roster is optimized. The Dallas Cowboys aren't sitting still. They're attacking the offseason with a sense of urgency and purpose that hints at a strategic overhaul. But what exactly does this mean for Prescott's leadership on the field? Well, it's vital to understand that leadership isn't solely about throwing passes or calling plays. It's about setting an example, inspiring confidence, and rallying the team during tough times. Prescott's resilience is infectious. His approach to adversity, viewing it as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback, sets a tone that can elevate the entire team. And in the NFL, where mental toughness often determines success, Prescott's attitude could be the X factor that pushes Dallas back into playoff contention. Let's analyze his recent performances and what they say about his evolution as a quarterback. In 2024, Prescott faced numerous challenges. Injuries, turnovers, and inconsistent protection often marred his game. His completion percentage dipped below his career average, and his yards per attempt saw a slight decline. However, when healthy, Prescott demonstrated flashes of brilliance. His ability to extend plays, his leadership in clutch moments, and his capability to elevate the offense when it counted. His stats from last season, around 500 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions, don't jump off the page, but they tell part of the story. The real story is in his resilience and growth potential. And it's worth noting the evolution of his playing style. Prescott has always been known for his dual-threat capability, but in 2024 he appeared more cautious, perhaps due to injuries or a change in offensive philosophy. Yet, with a fresh offseason, he's reportedly working on his pocket presence, decision-making, and accuracy. His connection with wide receivers like CeeDee Lamb has been a focal point of improvement, and the team's offensive scheme is expected to emphasize a balanced attack, mixing the run game with a more dynamic passing offense. But let's not forget the supporting cast. Prescott's success hinges on the performance of key players like CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and the offensive line, which has seen some adjustments and reinforcements during the offseason. The offensive line's protection is crucial if Prescott is to fully unlock his potential. Last season, Cowboys' offensive line was a mixed bag, sometimes dominant, sometimes shaky, especially under pressure. Improving pass protection and run blocking will be central to their game plan. Prescott's ability to read defenses quickly and distribute the ball accurately will be vital for capitalizing on opportunities. From a team perspective, the Cowboys' defense also plays a crucial role. Their defense was a mixed bag in 2024, sometimes stout, other times vulnerable. For Prescott to thrive, The defense must provide a platform of stability, forcing turnovers and creating short fields. The coaching staff, led by Mike McCarthy, has been working on defensive schemes to tighten up coverage and improve pass rush. These improvements could significantly influence how Prescott approaches each game, knowing he has a more reliable defense behind him. Now, stepping back to consider the historical context, the Dallas Cowboys have a storied legacy of success, but recent years have seen their championship window narrow. The 2020s have been a roller coaster, with playoff appearances mixed with early exits. Prescott's leadership has always been a constant, but the team's quest for a Super Bowl title has been elusive. The 2025 season might have been a setback, but it also served as a wake-up call, emphasizing the need for resilience and adaptation. Looking at Prescott's career stats, he's accumulated over 18,000 passing yards, with a completion percentage hovering around 65%. His touchdown-to-interception ratio has been impressive, especially considering the high-pressure situations he's faced. His leadership qualities, both on and off the field, have been widely praised by teammates and analysts alike. The evolution of his game from a young, gunslinger type to a more mature, strategic quarterback is evident. The question is, can he harness his experience and lead Dallas to new heights? Comparing Prescott to other NFL quarterbacks, he's often placed in the tier of talented, mobile passers who excel in clutch moments. Players like Jalen Hurts or Trevor Lawrence are seen as contemporaries, but Prescott's combination of leadership, experience, and resilience gives him a unique edge. His ability to perform under pressure, especially in crucial moments, has been a defining trait. Yet, consistency remains a key challenge. Now, let's talk about the impact of this renewed mindset on the Cowboys' overall season prospects. If Prescott's leadership and the team's off-season improvements translate into better on-field execution, Dallas could very well be back in the playoff picture. Their division rivals, like the Philadelphia Eagles, have set a high bar, but the Cowboys have the talent and the motivation to compete at the highest level. The NFC East is fiercely competitive, and every game will matter. Prescott's ability to elevate his game in big moments, something he's been working on, could be the difference between a deep playoff run and an early exit. Moreover, the upcoming schedule presents some intriguing matchups, facing division rivals twice, along with key games against top-tier NFC teams, will test Prescott and the team's resilience. The early part of the season in particular will be critical to establish momentum. The Cowboys' success in close games, their ability to adapt on the fly, and Prescott's performance in high-stakes situations will be under intense scrutiny. Fans are already speculating about potential playoff scenarios. Could Dallas surprise everyone? Could Prescott finally silence critics and lead a deep postseason run? Looking ahead, the expectations are sky-high. The team's front office is heavily invested in building around Prescott's strengths, and recent draft picks and free agent signings suggest an aggressive approach to filling gaps on both sides of the ball. The coaching staff's focus on tactical flexibility and mental toughness training indicates a desire to not only improve skill-wise, but also to develop a resilient mindset that can withstand the pressures of NFL playoff football. And what about the fans? Oh, the Cowboys faithful are known for their unwavering support and passionate optimism. Despite the setbacks, they cling to hope that Prescott's leadership and their team's talent can turn things around. The energy at AT&T Stadium, especially during home games, is electric, and the excitement for the upcoming season is palpable. They are dreaming of a return to the glory days, of a Super Bowl run, of witnessing their team rewrite the narrative. Prescott's renewed focus and determination are fueling those hopes, making this offseason one of the most exciting in recent memory. Now, let's reflect on what could happen next. If Prescott continues to develop his game, if the Cowboys' offensive line provides better protection, and if their defense steps up, this team could be a dark horse in the NFC. The story of redemption, of overcoming adversity, is one that resonates deeply within Cowboys Nation. Every game, every drive, every pass will carry extra weight, especially with Prescott at the helm. The coming months will be crucial in shaping the team's identity and path forward. Could this be the season the Cowboys finally break through and make a real Super Bowl push? It's an exhilarating possibility that fans are already dreaming about. So, as we look ahead, remember that the NFL is unpredictable and the story isn't written yet. But what we do know is that Prescott's mindset, combined with the team's collective effort, could set the stage for one of the most exciting chapters in Cowboys history. The resilience, the passion, the strategic improvements, they all point toward a season of redemption. And my friends, that's what makes football so compelling. The hope, the comeback stories, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and IT makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you believe Prescott can lead this team back to the playoffs? Are you convinced that the off-season moves and his mental attitude will be enough to turn things around? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. This journey isn't over yet, and the best is yet to come. Let's get ready for an unforgettable season, one that might just redefine the legacy of America's team.